Hi guys, and welcome to another video with me, Duke Doom. And this video wasn't really planned, but I thought I just watched Alien Romulus. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that movie, and there will be spoilers in this little ranking video. So I decided to do a Alien ranking video from worst to the absolute best for you. This is my opinion, so if you think otherwise, well, good for you. Anyway, it's really hot today, so yeah, this was a little bit unplanned, but why not? So without further ado, ranking the Alien franchise, and I'm not going to rank the Alien vs Predator films because they are kind of set in their own continuity, I think. Continuity. Anyway, yeah, so we're going with the base Alien series that started with Ridley Scott's 1979 Alien. Which was written by Dan O'Bannon, who I think gets too little credit. He was also the guy who wrote Return of the Living Dead. Everything is just Ridley Scott these days, but without Dan O'Bannon's amazing script we wouldn't have an Alien, so yeah. Well, that's my take. So let's start with the absolute worst Alien movie. And I can't show you any DVD or VHS or anything like that because I don't own it, because I thought it was bad, the worst, and it's Alien Covenant. Now they started to like screw up with Prometheus, but Alien Covenant is just an insult to Alien fans. First of all, they killed off Shaw, which should have been the main protagonist in this movie. Killed her off screen. So yeah, thanks for that, Ridley Scott. You ain't as great as people say you are. And we have the David thing with him experimenting and possibly creating the xenomorphs, which I guess it's retconned a little bit in Romulus because, well, yeah, I don't think he created the xenomorphs. He just experimented on them or something like that. I don't know. It's full of stupid people, uninteresting people doing uninteresting things. And even if I like Fassbender, who plays David, the android, I find him totally unlikable and uninteresting. It's just a shitty movie that I have no interest in owning or watching ever again. Which brings us to the next one, and that's Prometheus. I don't know if this really could be called an Alien movie, but it's like over pretentious. It's also filled with stupid people who can't turn left or right when chased by a huge spaceship rolling on the ground. Scientists that cuddle strange creatures they find. And of course we have this big, like the engineers, this alien race that's created the humans, and I think it has some interesting points, but it just gets lost in an overblown and overambitious movie that's tried to show home the alien aspect into it last second, you know. It also gave us Noomi Rapace as Shaw, a character which I actually rooted for, and she gets, as I said, ceremoniously killed off screen in the next one. So yeah, Covenant and Prometheus, really bad movies. Now the next one on my list is Alien 3. I really hated this movie when it came out, and well, let's just say it like this. Except for the 3 top movies in this series, I really don't want to consider this canon, because it undermines everything that happens in Alien 2 by killing off Newt and Hicks, the first thing they do, and they also have the audacity to kill off Ripley in the end, which makes her whole survival journey totally pointless. So in my canon ending, Hicks, Newt and Ripley return to Earth safely. But yeah, this is I don't know, it's just a drag of a movie. It's dirty, it's grey. I don't like it. I don't hate it as much as I do Covenant and Prometheus, mainly because it has Sigourney Weaver, which I think is great. But other than that, it's just a shitty movie I have no. The only reason I own this is because it came in this awesome box. So, but I have no plans of ever rewatching this crap. Next one is Alien Resurrection. This one goes hand in hand with Alien 3, I think. It's a bit more entertaining and has a little bit of more interesting things, I think. But it also has bad CGI, and it has, again, you know, it contains Ripley, but it's not really Ripley. She's dead. This is just a clone, probably without a soul. If you go into the like aspects like that, it's just flesh that imitates Ripley, and I don't care for her anymore, you know. She's already dead. They made that mistake and killed her off. And we have the newborn alien, which I don't know if you're meant to feel sympathy for it, or if it's just it's a mess of a movie. But at least it has Brad Dourif. I think this one has. I have to check, so that wasn't part 3. Yeah, it has a Michael Wincott, so yeah, it's pretty entertaining, kind of. But I have to have like a drought of movies before I watch this one again. Now, we only have 3 movies left. And on the 3rd place is one that I don't own either, for obvious reasons. And it's Alien Romulus, the newest one, directed by Fede Alvarez. And when I reviewed this on my Facebook page, I actually gave it a 3 out of 5, because it's this one is really weird. And here is where we come into spoiler territory. So if you haven't seen Romulus and want to give it a go, cut off the video, I guess. Alien Romulus is 80% alien and 20% aliens mashed together in a very pretty, very well acted and pretty entertaining movie. Now, with that said, it doesn't do anything new with the formula. Well, it gives us this, you know, it kind of uses the black goo from Prometheus and Covenant as kind of something they have researched on this space station, and a woman in the end injects it into herself, and her unborn baby turns into this engineer looking alien hybrid, which pretty much mirrors the ending of Alien Resurrection. And well, let's just say that after I realized they have reused everything from Alien and Aliens 2, I wasn't surprised at anything in this movie. It feels like Ghostbusters Afterlife again. That movie took everything that was great about the first one, made it less good, and just slapped it onto a new film, and the brain dead fans was like, oh my god, it's so awesome, it's everything we saw before again, even the same fucking villain. getting kind of killed in the same way, and yeah, oh my god, they have a computer generated Egon, oh my god, we forgot about the first one that doesn't even exist anymore because this one is exactly the same. And I actually hated Ghostbusters Afterlife. I thought it was a dud of a movie. But I don't hate Alien Romulus because I was highly entertained the whole time. The characters are well played. The main protagonist, Ripley Jr., is a good, likable character that you wrote for. But you know, they have a computer digitized Ian Holm playing not Ash, but a similar android in this. And he's pretty big part of the movie, so yeah, if you want to look at a pretty poorly, I don't know, digital Ian Holm, go ahead. The effects are awesome, except that thing. But they have there's no CGI alien, there's a real aliens. But you know, the first half have the horror aspects of Alien down to a beat. You have the chest burster scene, you have comments from the original movies like Remember This, Memory Berries Overload. Still entertaining, and the last 20 minutes is a basic rip-off of Aliens with Ripley Jr. like having to escape the space station while a timer. You now have 10t minus 20 minutes, you know, and there's overwhelming odds, and she escapes, and her android friend gets damaged. And then we have the last act where this engineer xenomorph hybrid comes into play, and she gets into this space suit, sweaty as hell, and they blow it out of the cargo door, and it even ends with her in cryo saying, "I'm the last survivor of blah blah blah." So yeah, it's really ridiculous. But anyway, it's entertaining, and it is the third best of the Alien franchises, even though I'm going to say it like this: if I want to watch Aliens or Alien, I would rather watch it with Sigourney Weaver. Nothing bad about the new Ripley Jr., but I rather have the real deal. Now, which one of these two is going... Oh my god, I actually took Alien Resurrection. Which one of these... Where the heck did I put the Alien 2 movie? Aliens, oh my god, this is Aliens. Yeah, sorry about that. Or Alien. Which one of these is going to take the first place? It's a hard choice, but I have to say in second place we have Aliens. It's an awesome movie, but I prefer the horror aspects of part 1, and I think the special effects, especially when it comes to the spaceships, look a little bit iffy these days. They look like miniatures, which they are, of course, but otherwise this is a kick-ass movie. It is a 4.5 out of 5. I really love this movie, so it's a hard competition, but this one will be my absolute number one. This is Alien, the original one that started it all. It has everything. It has horror, it has suspense, it has a kick-ass hero, it has great special effects, practical special effects. It has an awesome music score by Gary Goldsmith. It's just a 5 out of 5. It's a fucking perfect movie. I love Alien. So there you have it. First place, Alien. Second place, Aliens. Third place, Romulus. Even though it's not an awesome movie, but I had to put it somewhere. Fourth place, Resurrection. Fifth place, Alien 3. Sixth place, Alien Covenant. No, I'm sorry, Prometheus. And in sixth place, Alien Covenant. So there you have it. This was a pretty quick little video for you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how disappointed I was with Romulus after all the hype. I don't know if it's really hype, but yeah, it's been a lot of hype. And it also gave me a little bit of thought about Fede Alvarez, the guy who directed it. He did Evil Dead, the remake, which was a remake of Evil Dead. I didn't like it as much as many people did. I thought it was a pointless remake. I loved the original one, but it was a great movie in a way that it had a lot of practical effects. It was gory, it has atmosphere, but it was just pointless for me. Then he did Lights Out, I think it was called, or Don't Say a Word, I don't know what it was called. I thought it was pretty boring, and I can't really come up with anything else I've seen by him. But then he made Alien Romulus, which is pretty much a remake again, so maybe he should stay to doing remakes, because this is pretty good, well done, but it lacks originality, and it lacks the same punch as Alien or Aliens. But that's my take on it. Did you see Alien Romulus? What did you think about it? Put a comment in the comments below. Don't forget, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't really bother to care. But if you like my content, please push the subscribe button and the notification one. Well, that was me signing off. This is the last survivor of the Alien series. I will see you in the next video. Remember, there can't be any light without darkness. Love you guys. Goodbye.